Hey guys, and thanks for watching. So today I wanted to kind of do my go-to casual, kind of almost everyday look. This is something that I like to do just when I'm going out or if I'm running errands, going to school, just stuff like that. So I like to keep things matte, and I wanted to try out my new Tarte palette, which you will see if you continue to watch. So yeah, like and subscribe if you'd like to. If not, it's okay. I promise it's okay. I'm not a makeup artist. I just kind of like doing my own thing. This is just kind of my way of doing makeup, and sometimes I don't make sense, but just bear with me. And yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. I go in with the Anastasia concealer. Yes. And then I am shade 1.5. Just gonna put a little bit on the just a random little beauty blender knockoff thing. It's not actually a beauty blender. Not even sure where I got it from, but I don't know, it works well. So I'm gonna put that on my troubled areas. Sorry if I'm looking down, I can't really see what I'm doing right now. Get all those pimples and make them disappear. I like to just put it on my dark circles because team no sleep pretty much, so this becomes a vital step. Okay, now that you have all your troubled areas covered, then I like to go in with my foundation. And I'm sorry, by the way, that all my stuff is dirty. It's just I keep it all in this little bag and pulls out eyeshadow, yeah, whatever. But I like to go in with the Stay Matte foundation from Rimmel London. One of my coworkers actually recommended this to me. I love this. It is one of my favorite foundations, and if you're like me and you kind of have oily combo skin, I think this is really good. It works really well for oily skin just because it keeps you matte all day. And I'm in the color 200 in soft beige. So yeah, I was recommended this by one of my coworkers, Devin. Shout out to Dev, because this foundation seriously stays matte. It's not even it's not a liquid foundation. It's a mousse. And I guess, I mean, coming out of the tube, it looks matte already. It looks like it's gonna do exactly what it says, and it does. It keeps me matte pretty much all day. One of my favorites. I'm already hitting pan on it. Definitely need to go get a new one. And then I just kind of take this with it's a Morphe brush. My stuff, I can never keep anything clean, so the number actually rubbed off, but it's just the big fluffy face setting brush. Next thing that I like to do is use this Morphe double-ended brush. It has the part for the brow and then the spoolie thing, and I love this brush. It's one of my favorites. I like to just start off by combing them. I probably should have plucked my eyebrows before this video, but I'm always forgetting. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on my brows. Nothing to it. You can watch my last video. Yeah, I'll be right back. Crazy right now just because I have these huge brows and a blank face and bags on my ass, but let's just ignore that, guys. And the primer that I'm using today doesn't have a label also because it rubs off of all of my stuff, the rest of my NYX or NYX, whatever, HD primer, and I am seriously obsessed. I love this primer so much. I've gotten I go through tubes like crazy just because I use so much. Even sleep in your makeup. I'm not saying sleep in your makeup, but if you need to, your eyeshadow will be exactly the same tomorrow. I love this primer and I totally recommend it, and it's super inexpensive. It's $8, something like that. I got mine at Target. So I'm just gonna put that on my lids, just a generous amount. Some people blend this out with a beauty blender and stuff. I just use my finger. I'm not a makeup artist. You can tell. I do things the sloppy way. So I recently got the Tarte palette, and I am obsessed with this. Let's talk about this. This palette is beautiful. I am seriously obsessed. I think my boss just actually got it too, and we were just talking about how beautiful it is, and I am just obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with this. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe G14 brush. It's just a fluffy brush. So I'm going to go in with this top color right here. It's called Force of Nature. It's just a, I don't know, just a pink, like a peachy neutral color, just to put it as a transition color in our crease. A lighter motion, I don't know, I just kind of put it on my lid. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, just kind of wing it. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Next thing that I'm going to do is get the Morphe G13. I don't know what happened to my brush, but it's kind of like pulling out. I don't know. It's just a nice little fluffier brush too. And Power Play. This bottom kind of like a purpley color. Then I like to just go back in with the first color and then blend that out just so it's not harsh. And then do the same thing to the other side, just on the outer corner. It's kind of circular motions, like little circular motions. Again, the same thing, just blend it out with the first color. I'm going to go in with the color Bombshell, and that's just this dark purpley color right here. That in the outer corner again, just to make it a little bit darker and more defined. And I like to go back in with the first color and just blend everything out. Back on the other side and do the same thing. Now I got this like smoky, kind of all over the place looking, I don't know, look that I got. I want to darken this just a little bit more, so I'm going to take the black color in this palette called Fashionista. It's just a black matte. You can use pretty much any dark color. I'm going to put a little bit on the Morphe M22 brush. It's just a little pointer pencil. And then I kind of just make like a C shape. And then I just blend. Power Play, the bottom purpley one, and just kind of smoke that out a little bit. And then just to keep it like not so harsh, I'm going to go back in with the first shade that we used, the pinky one at the top, Force of Nature. Just do the same thing to the other side again. I'm going to go in with the color Free Spirit. It's just this white color, and just put it on my lid. So I kind of just focus this more on like the first like third, I don't even know math, I don't even know if that makes sense, but just the first like part of your eye. So the eyeliner that I seriously adore, it is my holy grail, I will use this until the day I die, is the Physicians Formula, the felt tip marker. This is the best eyeliner I've ever used. Let's do this. Super black, super pointy, gets the job done. Actually, my mom like recommended this to me. I was just like, "Ooh, girl, I'm gonna steal this," and I've been stealing her eyeliner ever since. So the next thing that I like to do is put on my mascara. Also, my handy dandy eyelash curler is from e.l.f. Love this. $1. I've had this, I don't even know how long. Like, it's been years and I've still had the same eyelash curler. Shout out to you, e.l.f. Doing things big. Doing eyelashes, curl, put on mascara. You know the drill. I don't think you guys need to see that. It's just gonna be boring. I'll be right back. Okay, so the next step that I like to do is put on falsies. And my favorite brand right now is Koko lashes. They are killing the game with their lashes. I'm seriously obsessed. I think they're only sold on Lady Moss, but I could be wrong. Anyways, follow them on Instagram or whatever. You need these in your life. Glue that I always use is the Ardell Lash Grip Eyelash Adhesive. And I was talking to one of my coworkers, Rebecca, about this. I don't understand why this eyelash glue smells so bad. Horrible. But it will keep your eyelashes on. Trust me. They stay on. I've gone to concerts and I've cried along to my favorite songs and they stayed on the entire time. I recommend this. I love these fake eyelashes. I seriously wear them everywhere. I like to just let them dry and then go over the lash line with more eyeliner, just so if there is white showing, it won't show. I like to just put this in my waterline. And by putting the white in your waterline, it just makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. I look like a crazy tweaker right now, but I'm gonna go over it. So to go over this so I don't look like I'm a crackhead with white all up in my eye, I'm gonna dip my eyebrow brush, the angled flat brush, in Bombshell, just this like deep purple color, and just go over that on my lash line. So now I'm just gonna go in with some mascara and do my bottom lashes. So now, the next thing that I'm going to do is use my Anastasia contour cream kit, and this is in the light palette thingy. I just like to kind of mix the first two. I think I like to use this kind of like spoon brush thingy. I actually got this on one of these Chinese websites, and it's like a knockoff of those brushes that everyone else is using right now. Your girl is broke, falling on a budget. If you're like me, it's like $1, and I can put the link below on where to get it. They sell like sets, but I bought this before the set was actually out. Right. The next thing that I like to do is use the contour kit, the powder one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. My handy dandy dual end Tarte brush, and it is for highlight and contour and everything in between. Yes, I am hitting pan, and I know I am very sad. Anyways, I'm gonna just use a mix of in between these two. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is just kind of go in with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost and Peach Goddess, and I was not fortunate enough to get my hands on the restock. I really wanted King Tut, didn't get it. It's fine. I'll just have to cry about it every night. So yeah, so what I like to do is just kind of dip my finger. You can use a brush, but I mean, if you don't have one and you kind of just don't really care as much, you can just use your finger. It's still the same thing. kind of just like to put it on where I put my highlight powder. For the lips, I'm thinking of keeping it purple since my eyeshadow is like purpley. I'm gonna use Lime Crime's Cashmere.
The mirror